Tonight's broadcast has been commandeered by the secret society No Ma'am, National Organization of Men Against Amazonian Masterhood.
Well, guys, we are back for another week. It is Federation Thursdays. Am I correct, fellas?
Absolutely.
Yep,
Federation
right.
Thursdays. We are unpopular review entertainment side. I'm one of your hosts, Venomous Vincent, alongside Jeff and Vic. You know, Vic, you still got that stadium up there, man. Are you hoping it's going to get rebuilt soon?
I am. I would love to see Shea Stadium come back. It was more seats. It was more fun. And it was, I mean, I'm just nostalgic for the past. But still,
Listen,
it would be great.
you'll never get the same thing, man. Without Bobby Valentine, you'll never have a good Shea Stadium, man. Bobby Valentine.
Mike Piazza, Daryl Strawberry, of course, But hey, one can only wish. Wishful thinking, right?
Absolutely.
Wishful thinking. You're right. Guys, before we get into this, I want to talk about that year. I want to talk about the year of 1989 that Major League came out, because it was a big year for films. I don't know if you guys know, but like some of the films that came out: Back to the Future 2, Lethal Weapon 2, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, Ghostbusters 2, Honey, I Shrunk the Kid, Look Who's Talking. Batman came out.
Shit.
Classic. Michael Keaton.
Yeah,
wow.
there's, Dead Poets Society. Do the Right Thing came out in 1989.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
There was a lot of classic films that came out in 1989, but I would say one of the classic comedies that came out of 1989 is Major League. And I'll tell you what, this is a star-studded cast.
Fact.
You got Charlie Sheen, Wesley Snipes. I'm gonna butcher his name. Tom Berger.
Oh, Tom Berginger. I can't remember.
I'm gonna
I'm not even gonna try.
Bob Oker. Oh goodness, Oker. One of the famous baseball announcers in this film. God, there's so many other. Here's the crazy part. There's so many other famous people in here that I know that I've seen, but right now, just by looking at their IMDb pictures, I just don't. Oh, now this guy, I tell you what, I actually met this guy in person. He's a nice guy, Charles Cypers. I met him at a horror convention. He was the sheriff in Halloween in 1987.
Horror convention?
Horror, like
horror. Okay, I thought you said, oh God.
Oh, you thought I said horror convention?
Yes, I'm like, wait, okay. What were you doing? I need to know the details.
Hey, your mind's in the.
Well, I mean, they have those things.
It's in the toilet.
They have those
absolutely.
They have those toilet conventions.
Yeah, they certainly do. They certainly do. But before I get into my expertise in this film, I want to throw it to the panel to see what they thought about this. Vic, this movie came out in 1989, Major League, funny classic. What do you remember about this film, and what's one of your favorite scenes?
I gotta be honest, like I saw this, like growing up in this country, I saw this in the commercials all the time. But I never paid attention to it, and I never saw it until now, right? And I got to be honest, I regret not watching it before, because the movie is hilarious.
Yeah,
I was shocked. Number one, I was shocked to see Wesley Snipes there, right? Because, like, all of the commercials always just centered around Charlie Sheen and the Wild Thing, right? That's all I ever saw. When they were going to rerun it on Channel 11, and you would see just the commercials of Wild Thing, and then that's it, right? So I thought this movie was more like it gave me the vibes of like a scary movie, of a parody, of just something where you're just making fun of baseball in general. But I never just gave it the time of day until now. And like I said, I regret not doing that, because this movie was hilarious. And it kind of also told an early story of um, how baseball players are like commodities, you know,
Hmm.
for an owner at the end of the day. Like, they're just something to use in order to get asses in the seats. Um, and like just my favorite part about it was just the battle between husband and wife. How she wants to go to Miami, she wants to sell the team and go to Miami, and he wants to just stay in Cleveland. But Cleveland is boring as hell, and that resonated with me because I've been to Cleveland.
Is
Hmm.
Cleveland really bad?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
what the problem is? Here's the thing. I don't want to say that. You know why? Because the problem with being a New Yorker is that when you leave New York, everything else is small town, right? That's the problem. So you can't compare a place that's really small in landmass that has a whole bunch of people in it where you got a whole bunch of stuff to do compared to places where you got to drive, right?
There ain't nothing to do in
I went,
Cleveland. All right,
I went to
you don't ever
Cleveland.
hear.
Look,
Hell
all right,
no,
fine. I'm trying to be nice. Cleveland is boring
no.
as hell. Cleveland is
Exactly.
boring as
You
fucking
don't
hell.
hear
It's like,
anybody in their right mind sitting there saying, "Hey guys, let's go to Cleveland for a family vacation."
nobody
Absolutely
says
not. No,
nobody.
nobody's saying that. Stop
Nobody.
lying to yourself. Cleveland is boring as hell.
It is.
Absolutely boring as hell.
It really is. Yeah.
And I know I've been to
Oh,
Cleveland. I've been to Cleveland. I used to date somebody from Cleveland. Worst thing ever. Never doing that again.
oh, it just felt so small time. I swear.
Small time that's a light sugar coat. All right. Listen, you see how nobody cares for the Cleveland Indians? I actually sided with the wife. Go sell the team and go to Miami because there's
That's
stuff to do in
hilarious.
Miami. Okay.
There is stuff to do in Miami. There really is nothing going on in Cleveland. But anyway, like that whole part was just interesting because from the beginning of the movie, everybody was just like, "Damn!" Like you didn't think they were gonna go anywhere. But as time progressed, the team just got better and better and better as working as a unit, and they all had bowls of steel. Like straight up, they just had guts to try and do their best, and that's respectable, incredibly respectable. And in the end, they ended up they ended up winning. Like I didn't think all of that was gonna happen. I thought it was just gonna be like just making fun of a whole bunch of different things. Because it was 1989, I was expecting for some kind of like Daryl Strawberry controversy joke to come up, with cocaine. And so like I was waiting for that, but that kind of thing didn't really happen. So like, for Charlie Sheen to at the end be taken as a serious picture, that I thought was interesting because from the commercials with the glasses and all of that, I really thought a lot of it was just going to be a joke. Like I went into this movie thinking Marlon Wayne. You know what I mean? Like that kind of vibe of the movie. But the way it turned out, I thought was really cool. And then the other thing I realized is how much work it took to flirt with women and the amount of balls you had to have to
Oh my
flirt with
God.
women back then. And the thing is, and like the kids are just getting away with murder now because they could just send texts and all of these things. This guy had to stalk this woman. Did you see how he stalked her at work? How he went to the
Yeah.
job?
I mean, I'm sorry, but let me just say this. I don't think I would ever call a woman in a restaurant knowing that she's in the same restaurant as me.
Yeah, no. No, that was just going overboard. And at that point, like I'm kind of glad we live in an era that we do now where it's a lot more social. Because good Lord, back then, I know how my love life would have been.
the amount of work that he went through. I mean, he got the girl in the end, but the amount of work that he went through to do
The
that,
juice was not worth the squeeze, my man.
I don't think so either. I agree. Like,
The juice was not worth the squeeze.
right,
Absolutely not. I looked, I
I
said, all that for this? What a constant cup of disappointment you turned out to be.
I mean, she was a right, but not for all that work. But man, and
Listen, she was all right for a date to McDonald's with the kids meal, not even a happy meal. You get the kids meal,
it's
okay? Come on, man.
For apple slices.
You get the apple. You get the apple slices and the bottle of milk.
And the
All right.
bottle of milk.
You don't get the top fizz Sprite
Oh
or the Big
man.
Mac. Nah,
Not
you
even
get the
not
apple
even the
slices and a bottle of milk.
not even the 4-piece chicken McNugget. That's
Not
hilarious.
even a 4-piece chip. You're not even worth that. You worth the junior cheeseburger. That's it.
The junior
Damn, junior.
cheeseburger.
Not even a double junior.
Not
Not
even
even a double junior. You get the single patty, the single thing of cheese, and the one pickle in the middle. No onions.
Wow,
Oh
You
man,
wow,
better.
but I mean, you got
wow,
to remember though, she's a
wow.
Cleveland chick, like you know what I mean. So she's got
And
to
guess what? That's considered high end dates right there in Cleveland, man. Like what
What,
you think?
McDonald's?
Yeah. You
What?
thought they had nice restaurants in Cleveland? No.
I heard they
Don't
have
do that to yourself.
5-star steakhouses.
Hey,
Listen,
you
I
could
want
say
you to
that.
understand. They take a pack of ground beef, throw it on the grill, and call it filet mignon. That should give you a pretty good idea of what a 5-star restaurant is in Cleveland. Okay.
Wow. Jeffrey's hating over here.
I've been there. I've been there. I know. I've been there. I
Well,
was
don't they
there.
have the
I
Rock and Roll
promise.
Hall of Fame?
I think they got the football Hall of Fame, and even then, that's in Canton, Ohio, like Akron, Canton, not even Cleveland.
So they
They're
better
just
Well,
get
living
they
off
better get more things.
Jeffrey, what was your favorite scene in the film?
vile thing. You make my butt sing. Sorry. In all honesty, it was just that when the fans were turning on Charlie Sheen, when they were just hating on him for whatever reason, I found that to be hilarious because some of the things these guys were saying, like the fans were saying, was hilarious to me. And it's like, yo, to be a fan back then, before everybody got all soft and started getting mad at that being commented on, it's like, yo, yes, this is what being a fan was all about. I enjoyed that.
Hmm.
Um, Wesley Snipes was another one. He was just something different. Like watching him play baseball was hilarious to me. Like him diving over the bases to make it to home safely. Like,
What
Hmm.
about the car he drove when he came in?
oh man, I ain't gonna lie. I looked at it and said, mm-hmm. Even then, we were definitely that type of people back then. Nice,
That shit was
nice.
wild. He had a punch buggy. He had a punch buggy with a Rolls Royce thing in the front. Like that shit was
Like,
crazy.
Wait, you know what the best part about that was? Is that he came to training camp not even on the list. That would never
yeah.
happen.
You know what? That's how Chad Pennington got his start. He
Yeah,
was
but
at a training camp.
today, it wouldn't happen. There's no open tryouts hardly ever in baseball or football or basketball.
No, yeah, no,
No,
Yeah,
you
maybe
don't
back
find that no
then.
more.
no.
Yeah.
That's something you won't see ever again.
Mm-mm.
You know
Never.
what? Wesley Snipes' car, you should be thankful for that because later on it became the new Maybach. That's what we call today a Maybach.
Maybach.
No.
Well, I think my favorite part of the film was when they started calling all the older people to come back, and the guy from the tire, he goes, "How would you like to manage the Cleveland Indians?" He's like, "Oh, I don't know. I got some tires coming in. I'll call you later." And I'm like, "What? You're gonna call this guy later? He's offering you a job in the major league?" And then the one guy who was like, "Is that you? This isn't funny. I'm hungover." So yes, there was a lot of good parts in this film. Very funny. This is Wesley Snipes' almost very first film. That put him on the map was Major League with Charlie Sheen.
Facts.
It depends. This movie was 94.
No,
I want to
89.
89. Oh yeah, it was 89.
Before
Because then
he did that, he was in Michael Jackson's Bad music video, and he was on the Miami of
Yeah.
Vice, the TV show.
okay. So he didn't yet do Demolition Man or New Jack City or anything
No,
like
This
that.
is
not
way
yet.
Okay.
That
before
was already
Demolition.
that was the 90s when Nino Brown
Oh,
was over the top, but then after that, people.
that was the peak of his career. So yeah, this definitely put him on the map. This jump started his career.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for sure.
The savior of the Marvel universe.
Yeah, for sure. This was I'm telling you what, this was a first for a lot of these guys. I mean, because back in the 80s, a lot of these, I mean, if you think about it, it wasn't easy to get if you weren't like like Michael J. Fox got lucky and got Marty McFly in Back to the Future. But if you think about it, I mean, well, see, it wasn't easy to get a major role like that. I mean, but remember, Charlie Sheen was in Young Guns before this. He also did Wall Street. So he already had, oh, we did Platoon, which I totally forgot about Platoon. But he had a career before Major League. Like Major League it just made it a lot better. But he was already a household name when this came in '89. So it only takes one good movie to plateau you to stardom. And
I mean, but he's a nepo baby at the end of the day, though. So like,
he's what?
He's a nepo baby at the end of the day.
Oh yeah, that's right, Martin Sheen, because Martin Sheen was big in Hollywood.
He's a Charlotte Flair, like, you know what I mean. So big things were always expected of him. You know, so I get that part. I mean, not to take anything away from it, because mind you, my favorite role of his was 2.5 Men.
Oh, I love that show.
that was his signature, winning. Yeah. That man was winning.
Like, for real. I mean, and the thing is, it was so real life that like, it was just. How many of those clips make the rounds on social media? Like, for real. Like,
almost the entire series
exactly
made it on social media. Like, he was just, because it was just too raw. Like, it wasn't one of those happy-go-lucky fake ass family type of thing. It's like, no, let me show you what it really looked like. Like, this is my loser ass brother living in my house with his nasty ass kid. Meanwhile, I gotta raise him and try to tell my brother to get up off his ass and go do something. Get out my house. Like, stop mooching off of me. I love Charlie Sheen for that role because, like, you know, a lot of things like, yo, Uncle Charlie was definitely a thing. He was definitely something different.
Yep.
Well, that's true.
Definitely something different.
With this movie,
8 out of 10, solid.
The wild thing definitely became the A character, which I think is probably one of the main reasons why they went to the second movie. You know,
oh yeah,
I definitely do.
And look, and even John Moxley stole the Wild Thing from Charlie Sheen. Even he had a whole run with Wild Thing.
That's true. I agree. That's true. I mean, this movie was definitely impactful, like, especially from, you know, just piggybacking on what you were saying before. It was definitely impactful for his career and just for the culture in general. Because, mind you, like I said before, I never saw it until now, but I definitely remember this movie being, like, forced down our throats a lot.
Right.
Like, it's back in the day when, like, you know, all you had was Channel 11 and whatever they were playing. This was one of those things. You know, it's kind of like it was one of those things that got that much rounds. Like, it was kind of like the Honeymooners on New Year's Day.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
You know, or like It's a Wonderful Life around Christmas. Like, it was just one of those things that definitely just hit the rounds.
To be fair, when it came to Major League, that wasn't the only one. Like, you had that, they were shoving RoboCop down your throats for whatever reason.
RoboCop, definitely, yes.
Like, every other day was a RoboCop movie.
I mean, even things like Rocky.
Oh God.
Like, I mean, it probably didn't hit the rounds that much, but as Rocky, because nothing, I don't think anything tops Rocky as far as.
No, Rocky 4. Rocky 4 was the one that hit the most rounds, and that was the most crappiest one out of all of them.
I believe it was Rocky 3. I think so. I think it was Rocky 3 that made the most rounds. Rocky 4 probably during the war, right? Because that whole thing was very, like, marketed for the war and anti-Russia and whatever. But,
damn sure was.
But still, like, I remember buying my father a Rocky tape set of 1 to 5, like, at the end of the 90s, like, for Father's Day. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that shit was just so freaking popular. It's not even funny. But anyway, now we're talking about freaking.
Man, you know what? A couple other ones I missed, bro, on this list. I still can't believe that 89 had a lot of good movies. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Damn.
Wow.
Pet Cemetery, The Burbs, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, Abyss, and Roadhouse.
That was a good movie. Roadhouse.
Wow. And 1989 was cooking. They were eating that year.
They really
were. It
were.
was on fire, I tell you that.
It really was. That's true.
They were eating real good that year.
Yeah.
That's right. Well,
Real
I mean,
good.
so clearly, Major League was a thumbs up from everybody.
All right.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we're thumbsing up Major League.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right, thumbs up, guys. Thumbs up for
Yep.
Major League. All right, well,
Yep.
guys, thank you for joining us here on Unpopular Review Entertainment. This is Major League for Federation Tuesdays. Join us next time as we are going to discuss the one, the only. I think this was Jeffrey's pick. Let's see if you can get it with the clue I'm going to give you. That's right, guys. Our next episode is going to be A League of Her Own with Tom Hanks and Madonna. But
Right.
until next time, I'm one of your hosts, Ben Vincent, alongside Vic and Jeffrey. We'll see you guys next time. Good night, everybody.
Peace.
Peace.